Well, how are we doing? It is time to give you an update on something, folks. Something that I didn't think I would be sharing with you at this stage of my journey, but something that kind of happened last week that is fairly monumental for me. And I haven't spoken about it yet on social media, but it feels like just with a few things that have happened over the past few days, that is the right time to share this with you. Many times over the years, I have said in my journey that one of the biggest kind of goals for me has been to try and lose 100 pounds. Hey TikTok, I need your help. Last year in 2020, I'd set myself a goal to try and lose 100 pounds. January and February got off to a great start, but then a little thing called COVID had other plans. I have spoke about this on radio interviews, on newspaper articles, online, in previous videos, multiple times. And I've started journeys many times over the last 10, 15 years to try and lose 100 pounds. I came very close when I was on The Biggest Loser. But then after that, when I started regaining my weight, which I've spoken about many times, and there was multiple relapses over the years of my attempts to lose weight. Every time that I kind of tried to restart, it was always 100 pounds. Now I know 100 pounds is a huge amount of weight. It is 7 stone 2 or about 45, 46 kilos, something like that. And I've always had it in my mind, like I'm not really one for focusing on targets of weight, to be honest, but the 100 pounds has been one that has just been stuck in my soul for some reason in terms of something that I wanted to achieve. I think for me, it was that I knew if I lost 100 pounds, at least, that it would get me back to where I was when my body felt its healthiest and when mentally I felt at my happiest for a short period of time before. When I started this journey last year, I weighed my heaviest. In May of 2024, I weighed 336.4 pounds. And when people have asked me about what's your goal or what's your, kind of milestones along the way and stuff like that, I haven't really had an answer other than two things. One, to achieve 100 pounds weight loss. And two, to fit into a velvet jacket that I have that is extremely, extreme sentimental value to me, because it was given to me by Angie Dowds, who was my trainer on The Biggest Loser. I wore it the night of the final of The Biggest Loser for the filming of it.
Welcome back, Paddy!
Angie passed away within a few months of giving me that jacket, and it fitted me for a very short period of time after The Biggest Loser. Back in 2011 when we recorded the final. So 100 pounds and the velvet jacket. They were the two main milestones or things that I wanted to achieve. Now, I didn't have a weight in mind in terms of, that means I need to be like 200 pounds or that means I need to be a certain weight. It was more so I would like to lose 100 pounds because I knew I had that easily and more to lose. Things took a bit of a slowdown in January, February, March of this year when I had to come off the medication side of my journey because I was going in for a surgery. And during that period, I regained 15 pounds in less than 3 weeks. That was no great shock to me because I know I tend to gain weight really, really quickly and I tend to lose weight quickly, which is something that I've seen on this journey as well. And probably a good reminder at this point for folks that everybody's journey is different. And just because I lost weight very quickly, that should not be what you should be expecting. Okay, this is your biology. It's, your body will respond in a different way. Anyway, a few weeks ago in a podcast, I kind of said to Belinda that I had reached kind of 95 pounds loss, I think it was, or something like that. My pre kind of surgery weight again. I had lost all the weight that I regained when I was off the medication. And I said, imagine if I lost the extra 5 pounds before my birthday. My birthday was a few days ago on the 19th of April. And I turned 43 before you ask. And I had kind of thought that's definitely not going to be possible, because the way my body is now, I'll typically lose a bit of weight. I'll stall for maybe 5 or 6 weeks. I'll lose a bit of weight. I'll stall again. And that's absolutely fine, because that's normal, and it's fine. I was kind of know what to expect, or so I thought. Last week on Thursday, so 2 days before my birthday, I weighed myself and I hit my 100 pounds weight loss. This is like, it's the biggest thing, like just achieving something that has been a goal for me for, and I hate that word goal, but it has been like for so many years, not just this time, but like, as I said, there's multiple newspaper articles, there's radio interviews, there's multiple videos online where I did different series on YouTube and Facebook, on my road to lose 100 pounds. I never did until now, and I have done it. That doesn't mean that my journey is over. I still have, quite a bit of body fat to lose. It makes me that my weight now is about 1612, something like that. So I definitely have some weight still to lose. I'm not bothered about being skinny or thin. That's not my goal here. My goal is always health first. So in terms of what my end weight will be, I don't know. I honestly don't know, but I know I'm probably not far off it. Like, I would say I'm probably like somewhere 18 pounds thereabouts. Maybe a little bit more, I don't know, but I say I'm not looking to be stick thin or anything like that. But I just want to mark this kind of first main milestone by saying thank you so much to everybody that supports me here on the videos that I do, via the podcast, The Dose with Paddy and Belinda, that myself and my good old Instagram wife Belinda that we do. The messages that I get from each of you mean so much to me, honestly, and I know I don't get to reply to them all, but every single message means the world to me. And even the haters, because you're that bit of motivation to keep going. So, as I always say, thanks for the engagement as well. But for those of you that are out there trying to find your path, your journey to success, or feeling exhausted of constant weight loss attempts, trust me, I know all too well, having lived the last 25, 30 years trying to lose weight the whole time, that this is the first time where it feels like it's real and it's happening and it's lifelong. So please don't give up on yourself. For some people, that might be a medicated journey in consultation with your doctor and your healthcare team, but not for everybody. For some people, it may not be a medicated journey, but whatever route you're on, please don't give up on yourself. There's other options out there. There's, other people you can talk to if you find that you're coming up against, brick walls when you're trying to make progress. You deserve the best quality of life that you can have, no matter where you are right now. And I just can't believe that I'm saying I've lost 100 pounds, finally. The other things that kind of happened over the past few days, I mentioned, was my birthday, and today is actually my second wedding anniversary as well. So in the space of 5 days or something, there's been a lot to celebrate, which has been great. And I'm actually away on holidays at the moment in Mallorca, which is lovely, because it feels like I just have time to almost sit with the various bits and pieces that are all really positive, and start to think a lot more about what will maintenance look like for me. And again, I don't know the answer to that either. So that's something I'm going to have to figure out probably fairly quickly over the next couple of months to see what will my maintenance plan be. But for now, thank you so much. I hugely appreciate all your support, and wherever you are in your journey, whether that be restarting, thinking about starting, looking for help from various sources, whatever it might be, never give up.